Yay! We're here!
Welcome.
Welcome! Welcome, everyone, to the weekly check-in with Fishy and Tay.
Here we are.
Did your week go pretty fast?
Yeah, I would say it went pretty fast.
Like, in a sense,
Then
it feels like just yesterday we were here, in a good way, not in a bad way.
I know, I feel and I actually feel like I did get some things done too.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yay!
So, yeah, it feels crazy that it's Sunday again.
I know. When I looked on my calendar, I'm like, oh, it is time for
I
us to go
know.
live together again.
Mhm.
Fun times.
Did your week go fast?
It did. That's
Yeah.
why, like I say, in a good way, it feels like you and I were just here, like a couple days ago, maybe. But it's been a whole
Mhm.
week.
Mhm.
It's incredible. But I had a really good week, so maybe that helps it go by fast. I don't know.
Were you busy?
I was on some of the days. One of the
Okay.
days, and maybe I told you this, I can't remember. We obviously talk behind the scenes. But what day was that? My brain is a blur. Anyways, I think it was Friday. But anyways, Friday. I did an 8-hour cleaning day. So it was like, think about sweeping, mopping, scrubbing, all the stuff steadily for 8 hours worth. I was a little
Yeah.
tired that day.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot. Like, I understand people go and do their, like, an average job is like 8 hours, isn't it? But
Yep.
that doesn't mean you're actually steadily, like, doing this the whole time. When I say
That's
I'm
true.
cleaning for like 8 hours, that means I'm literally physically doing something for 8 hours. Now, I took a little, like a 15-minute break in between, and then I drove to the other job because it was two different jobs. So I did get a little break in between, but it was 8 hours worth of cleaning. So about 5 hours at the one, and then it'll be about three at the other.
Wow.
So yeah, so when you talk to people and they're like, "Oh yeah, I did 8 hour or 12 hour," but it's like, well, wait, how much of that time were you physically doing something, or were you just sitting on your behind? And the person I was talking to was, yeah, mostly sitting on their behind, I think. So that's not that you might not be using your brain and you're just tired, but it's a little different than. I'm not complaining. I love cleaning. It's
Yeah.
just that day was, yeah. Once I get past like 5 hours, then it makes me a little tired, but I don't get sore or nothing. Like in the past, I definitely would have been very sore and just ugh after, but I don't get that anymore.
Okay.
Those patches I keep talking about, I think, is why I don't get the muscle soreness and pain from doing
Oh,
it. It's
really?
just, later in the day,
Okay.
you did a good workout, basically. You're just gonna feel a little bit like, whew, that was a long day. You know.
Right.
Hey, we have Giggles in the house.
Giggles.
Giggles.
Hello.
Back when I was still using StreamYards, I had a button for him, and it showed a little, like, it was a bee, and he was riding on the, I think it was a bee, something about Bumblebee. I can't remember how that got in junction with Mr. Giggles, but he's in the drones, and there was something about the bee and giggling, and anyway.
Oh my goodness.
You feel so much better after your house is clean. I wasn't cleaning my house, Giggles. That is
But
true, though. That's a true fact. But I was cleaning a church and an Airbnb actually that day. I had to think, where was I?
oh, wow, fancy.
So, yeah, I do clean homes and businesses. So, Mr. Giggles, if you want your house to be clean, you just gotta, like, pay for me to come down that way. He's down in Florida. So talk to
Right.
your wife about it and all that and pay me and give me maybe a place to stay so we could barter a little bit and
Here you
anyway.
go.
It was a drone.
Drone.
Yes.
What's that mean? Drone button?
Well, like the intro I just did for us, I had a button that I would push on StreamYards and it was like when he came in I would push it because he was here, right? Like, oh, there's Giggles, and then I would push his button, and it showed, like I said, it was like a drone and a bee, and I don't know, however I had it, so it was cute. I can't do that much of that kind of thing here. I can have up to, I think it's 3 videos that I make for, and I have 3 of them in there already for different intros. I have one that I play when, just in general, or when Ron and I go do a live, and hours right here, the intro, and then I also have a coffee stream one, and that's the max. I can't do any more unless I pay for the platform. Right now, I'm doing the free version. So
Oh, I see.
the other one, I had all kinds of tools to play with because Ron was paying for it, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Speaking of Ron, I'm letting him know I'm live. Come see me. Come see us. Tell him to bring his drone with him. Ron can tag along. Oh, yeah. There we go, Tay. We can go down to Florida.
I'm down.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah. It's a little chilly there though right now.
Can't be as chilly as us, though. Or me, anyways. I don't know what it is over where you're at now, but it was
It's
like 10
pretty
degrees, 8 degrees here.
Yeah, it's pretty cold here. It snowed the other day, 6 inches.
We don't have snow here, really.
Yeah, I think last week my coworker said it was snowing where I normally live,
Yeah.
but it's probably melted by this point or something.
And I think it was more
That direction.
like northern Minnesota got more, like way north. It was like
Oh,
northeast got it really bad. Like they had like 400 accidents or something, and it was really bad. They had
okay.
lots of snow. But that's like northeast of the Twin Cities, I guess it would be. So some of us
Okay.
got it. Not chilly here in Florida.
Okay.
What you talking about, Tay?
So
It has been
my
colder there. Yeah.
my friend, she went to a wedding in St. Augustine, which I know that's not like down in South Florida, but she said it was chilly and they like didn't really pack any sweatshirts and they bought a sweatshirt because they were cold.
Aw.
And they live here and they go snowboarding and stuff. So that's why I said it was chilly, but maybe not where you live
Well,
specifically.
and it has been cooler there than normal. This is true because one of the people I clean and do like take care of her dogs and in the summer help with her gardening. Anyways, her family went down to Florida and it was chilly. Like they were by the water and stuff, but she said it was chilly. I think it was like 60 degrees maybe or something, which is kind of
Yeah.
cool for them. And then
Well,
I also had some relatives that went down and it was still cold for them too. I don't remember where they went though for sure.
okay.
Yeah. I guess it's a giggle stream today.
Yeah,
It's
where's
all
everyone else?
well.
That's okay.
I know one of the regulars informed me that they were under the weather, so I don't think she will be here. But Ron should be here. I mean, I think he's just sitting around.
Yeah, where's Brian? Uncle Brian.
I know. Although
Who else comes in here?
I wonder if the YouTube is broken a little bit. Did you hear about YouTube being shut down for about an hour?
No, I didn't.
World worldwide. What was that? I think about a week ago.
What?
Yep. It happened to be the day I decided to do a solo stream. It was around 7 o'clock p.m. I can't remember which day that was. And I'm like, okay. I mean, normally there's more than one person or no people that will come to my stream, you know? So it was really weird. I'm like, okay, this feels like a waste of time. Like right now we have 3 people. I mean, I didn't even have that for the first like half hour. It's like nobody there. And I'm like, what is going on? Nobody wants to see me.
Oh my
But
gosh.
then I found out later it was a cyber attack. I don't know if I can say it on here, but that's what I heard. And yeah, it was a whole hour. I guess
That's
they just had
crazy.
too many requests. I think they said somebody said that they do like, is it called robot? No, what do you call it when it's not real people? But they
Wow.
purposely flood it. They flood it with a lot of requests, and it makes YouTube or any social media or any platform go kind of crazy once you hit a certain point, and it made it kind of get broken a little bit. So they had to
Okay.
go in and fix it. But it was an hour of it being shut down worldwide, supposedly, is what I heard.
Huh.
After that, I don't know. Somebody had told me they didn't even see I went live. I did a solo stream the other day, and they said I didn't even see that you went live. So that can happen anyways, but you never know. It might be something related to
Mm,
that.
mm, mm,
So
mm.
I think I'll let a couple people know that we're live real quick, and then we'll get into it either way because people can watch the replay also. Um, I don't know. Yeah. What you talking about? Okay, that's the last thing. Okay. Yeah, you've been staying warm though there in where you're at? As warm as you can?
Yes. So today I took the dog for a walk
Yeah.
and I was like, we're not going very far. Like, I don't need to really bundle up. Like, I have a headband that I put on, but I was like, I don't need gloves. Like, I'll be fine. We get like a block away, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I made a mistake,
Uh-oh.
but we kept walking.
Did you get
And
cold?
yeah, I got cold. So then we got to the end of like the sidewalk, and it was like an open spot, and the wind was just like coming my way. And I'm like, okay, we are turning around. So we turned around. The wind was still like super cold.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I think if I take him out on a walk again, I'm going to probably have to bundle up more. I have a scarf in my car
Oh,
and I
good.
have mittens and stuff.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Just in case, right?
Yes, just in case. And I have boots just in case too.
Oh
But
wow, you're really prepped.
yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Are you staying warm?
I am. I when I'm not here at the house, I know some people say leave the thermostat alone, but if I'm not here at the house like today, I was gone the majority of today. And so I put it back down to 70 degrees. Now, this house must not be like 70 seems about right. But when you have the furnace going, if it's, I don't know, drafty at all or something, I don't think it's quite what it says on the wall.
Yeah.
And so, to tell you the truth, around here, about 73 seems to be about right on most cooler days like today.
Okay.
Um, but when I'm gone, I put it down to actual 70. That way, I figure I'm not wasting heat when I'm gone if I'm going to be gone for quite a while. Plus, I figure if the landlord comes, it's like, wow, that furnace keeps going. I don't know. I'm just thinking ahead, I guess.
Right.
So, but no, I feel warm. I just got back, as you know, not too long ago. And so I just kind of went, so it ranges from like 70 to 73, depending on, like, if I was only going to be gone for like an hour, well, then I'll leave it. Why mess with
Right.
it? But
That
I
makes
was
sense.
gone like all day. And it's like, well, the house won't care if it's at 70 degrees. I might. Because it feels more like maybe 68 degrees or 67 degrees or something, not 70 when I put it at 70.
Right.
So around 70 is about nice for me, about right. Yeah. So, hmm. But yeah, I mean, I just let a couple of people know. But if you want, you can go ahead and let everyone know how your week is or was. I guess they're over with now. It's the weekend now. And then I'll
Okay.
let people know how mine it was. And people either hear it now or the replay is always a great thing, too.
Okay. So I still at my mom's. And
Yes.
so this week we had a call with orthopedics, and then we also had a doctor's appointment in person.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So that went well. I've been trying to stay productive at the house because my mom takes naps and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, yeah. So you need something to do.
Yes. And so um I feel like I've been so busy, like I have so many things I need to do. And my work is like wanting me to come back to work early. and I need to look for, like, a new insurance for my mom,
Mm.
and so there's just a lot that's been going on and trying not to, like, get overwhelmed by it, but the Finch app is helping me to, like, stay, like,
Yeah.
grounded.
I love that app. Thank you again for introducing me to that, but anyways.
You're welcome. Literally anybody that has struggles with mental health should download that app because it's 100% free.
It is. They have paying options, of course, but you don't have to do those. And you can still do a lot of cool stuff on there. And I don't know. I don't know about you, but some days I feel like I'm all alone and don't have somebody with me. And then right in my little phone here, I have my little friend.
Yeah, I know,
You
I feel that too, and it's like and it kinda, like, helps hold you accountable and, like, get things done too, and it, like, helps you with, like, "Oh, do you wanna try this goal to help you, like, get more things done this week?" And it's like, "Yeah, like, maybe I will try that." So, like, I like that. They didn't used to do that.
Yeah.
It used to be, like, make your own goal or whatever, and, like, that's fine, but sometimes if you word it, like, you're just so used to it that maybe you're not gonna do it.
Yeah. So it's neat that they have some ideas too, right?
Right. I love it.
Yeah. Cause I can't remember what it is. There's a certain spot where they like analyze like where you figure you did good on and then maybe some things you want to work on if you know what I'm talking about, right? It'll be like maybe you did good
Yes.
on sleeping or eating or whatever and then you're like, well, I want to work more on my being more calm or and then after you do those two different pages then they give you some ideas after that, which
I
is
know, and sometimes I struggle with that.
those are cool. And sometimes I skip it. I'm like, those don't oh, hi there. RWC Toyman says, hi honey, hi Tay.
"Hello, honey."
Anyway,
Don't
I
get
think
called
that's
that
great
very
though.
often.
I think that's great though because sometimes, not like maybe once out of maybe three times doing that or something, I'll be like, oh, that is such a good idea. I didn't even think of that as being a great goal for the day.
Right. Or,
Yes,
like, a goal for the week even. I'm just
that's true.
like, one of them that I'm been doing lately is do your most important task first.
Hmm. That's
And
such a good
so
one.
yeah, so, like, last week, for one day, I called my mom's current insurance, and then the next day, I called someone else, and so I could check those off my on my Finch app that I got those done.
No, that's awesome. That now that one you just said about getting the most important one done first, was that one they suggested, or did you come up with that one?
No, it's what they suggested.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I love it.
Uh-huh. So,
But
yeah.
yeah, no, that's a good one. I mean, I to be honest, and maybe I already said this before. When you told me about this Finch app, I'm like, okay, well, I was being nice. I'm like, yeah, I'll look at it. Okay, sure. Okay. It's like we were newer being friends too. And I'm always up for looking at things, but I was like, a mental health thing. I mean, I don't know if I really need that, right? But I really was gonna look at it, which I did.
Mhm. Mhm.
I had no idea I'd fall in love with it as much as I am. Yeah. It's a big part of my life. I look forward
Mhm.
to it. I wake up, I'm like, oh, I gotta look at my app.
Yeah.
I get to
Yeah.
start over. I get to collect all the what are they called? Stones. I forget now. The
Yep, the stones, and then you can, like, collect different outfits and different colors, and
yes, style.
that's yeah, it's like they've added a lot onto it since I started using the app, so it's gotten a lot cooler,
And
but
maybe you said, but how long ago did you start on it?
I think it says, like, 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay. Yeah, and I've only been doing it, well, since you told me about it, and I don't know when we first really met now. I should probably write this down and we're gonna forget.
Probably over this at the end of the summer, I think.
What's it like? Okay. That
or
would make
something.
sense because we went for a walk before it got too cold, and then I know we met at least once or a couple times when it's been cold.
Yeah,
So I haven't been on it for very long, and I love it.
right. Yeah, I've had a few people that I've had, like, download it and they tried it, but they do it for, like, a day and then they don't go back on it, and I'm like,
But
"You
everybody's different too. Everybody's different.
I know, but it's like, you didn't even really give it a chance."
I
But
think a person should do it at least, well, at least a minimum a week. I think they
yeah.
say, well, I suppose it, well, maybe at least a week. But I was thinking that, did you know to build a new habit, and I mean, going on the app every day and remember to do it and stuff is like a habit in a sense. I suppose when you first start, it's like taking your pills or something, right? Something you get habit like brushing your teeth or whatever. Anyway, it takes 40 days, and I know I talked about this before. It takes 40 days to rewire your brain on doing something like making it habitual, be it good or bad. It takes 40 days
Hmm,
for it to stick. And so that's why I'm like, well, actually, you should probably try it for at least a month then or so. And then you'll know if
that's
you like
true.
it. But that does seem to be a thing. I mean, I think I've heard people say maybe, do something routinely for a couple of weeks and you might get into the habit. But apparently, in research, 40 days is like the magic number. If you want a good habit, you need to commit to it for 40 days and then it should stick.
Hmm,
Be it something physical you're doing, like brushing your teeth or taking your vitamins, or be it mental stuff. Like maybe it's something you write down each day, or something you say to yourself each day, or you know
or
what I
like
mean?
a gratitude list.
Hmm. So if you do that for 40 days, you will believe it more, and um, what you believe can affect your physical. And I think I had told you about this was my mom's idea, and I kind of thought, well, I don't know if there's much to it, but I know your mind and your health and your physical can be connected. And she had told me to write down in a notebook, and it was like 3 times a day if you can. I mean, with work and stuff, maybe it doesn't work out, but you're supposed to write in this notebook, or I was. And she said, write down, I'm already healthy. And then write that down multiple
Mm.
times in this notebook and do it for 40 days.
Yeah, you told me about this one.
Mm-hmm. And I've been doing it. And I figure it doesn't hurt anything. I'm trying to tell my brain I'm already healthy. I don't have to worry about it. Not that it is, but I'm trying to tell my brain that, right? And
Right.
I have been having more good days now than bad days.
Mhm.
So we'll see. It doesn't hurt. It's a positive thing to say. I'm not
Mhm.
saying, oh, I'm a loser. And I say that, you know what I mean? That'd be a bad thing to write down. I'm a loser. I'm so sick. I'm pathetic. I mean, don't write that down, but it doesn't have to be I'm already healthy. It could be like I'm beautiful. I'm wanted. I'm whatever you want to write down, but it could be a variety of things too. It doesn't have to be the same thing, I suppose. But if there's a certain phrase that you want almost programmed, I suppose, into your brain, 40 days is supposed to be how long you're supposed to do it for it to like make sense in your brain to rewire it.
Yeah, and I feel like even saying it to yourself in a mirror is
Mhm,
also helpful.
mhm,
'Cause, like, I don't really write that down, like, I am healthy, you know?
mhm.
But, like, if I'm feeling I don't know, like, sometimes I'll just randomly be like, "I'm healthy and I'm strong," and I don't know, it kinda sounds silly to say it, but it's like
But your mind will believe it.
right.
And here's a little thing I have to say. Okay, I was dedicated in my notebook for about a week or so, and then I kind of lost that specific notebook. And then
Oh.
I'm the type that's like, I didn't want to start a new one. So you know what I
Uh-huh.
did for like 2 weeks? Every time I thought of it, I just told myself what I was
Mhm.
going to be writing down because I couldn't find my notebook. So I'm like, well, I'll just say it to myself. And so I did that for about 2 weeks. And then now I found my notebook. And now I'm like catching up.
Right.
So yeah, I think you can do it however you want. Some people can write it, or you can write it and think it and say it. I mean, all the senses you can use in whatever you want. And we would like to say hi to Drops. Hi, Drops. Good to see you.
Hello, peace.
Anyways, we got to talk about Finch and wiring our brain. But is there anything else that you want to touch on in regards to how your week went? Or
No, I want you to share how your week went.
okay, because I know, like I said, we kind of went to that, and I'm like, well, wait a minute, was there more, or were we at the end? I mean, I don't want to
Nope, that's it.
shorten anything for you. My week went very well. It was very busy, which is a good thing. I have accumulated more uh, jobs. And when I do these jobs, the nice thing is I do it through word of mouth. At first, it was a little frustrating because, I mean, I started with like one house, for like a month or two. And then it was like two houses for like a little bit. You know what I mean? It was like they were good and I was comfortable and they were comfortable. It was great. It's like, I love this, but I need like 10 more of these
Right.
to be financially stable. But yeah, in the last like month, it's really been helpful because through word of mouth, through my chiropractor, I basically got what I call and I probably talked about it before, but it was like a twofer is what I call it because I do his personal home and I do an Airbnb for him also. So every other
Mm.
week, I do his home one week and then I do his Airbnb, more of a thorough cleaning every other week. And then I do what they call flipping the Airbnb on extra days. And flipping the Airbnb means basically you're washing the bedding and just a light clean. It's like a quick maintenance clean in between people coming in and or leaving and coming back. So they're supposed to
Oh,
check out
gotcha.
at noon, and then people could show up at 3 o'clock if anybody wanted to come in that day. So you have like a 3 hour span to get the bedding washed and get the house picked up and prepped for the next people. So it's more of a quicker clean and then getting the beds ready.
Okay.
But then on like each week, there's one day, as long as he usually blocks every other week on Wednesday, knowing then I'll spend more time there. It might be 4 or 5 hours I spend there, possibly 3 to 5 hours, I suppose. It depends on what's going on that day. But then I can do more detailed stuff like maybe dusting the blinds or scrubbing, some stains, something a little bit more detailed in between. So anyway,
Right.
so I was all excited when I got that one because I was like, wow, that's like two places plus bonus times when he needs me at the Airbnb. And he's going to need me more and more to do the Airbnb because he travels. He said he's like on like 90 flights a year or something. So he won't be around
Wow.
in between. And his Airbnb is staying quite busy. So that's a good thing for both of us, for him and for me.
Right.
So I'm excited. And like I was just saying, my health has been overall way, way better. I mean, there's still going to be a little fluke here and there, but nothing too major. For the last 2 weeks, I would say it's been a lot better than it has been, which is good because I kind
Hmm.
of need to feel good to be able to keep all this up.
Right.
Oh, this is one bad thing that happened today. Okay, bad thing that turned into an okay day. I was going to go out and start my car because I go to church in the morning, and I wanted to start a little sooner because we had birthday party with my family today because we do quarterly birthdays since there's so many of us now. And there was a couple of things I wanted to get to finish off some of the gifts because I've been so busy this week. I was like, I was going to do it yesterday, but it was so cold. I'm like, you know what? I'll just do it before church on Sunday, and then right after church, and we'll go and do this shindig, right? Well, I go out to start my car, and my back wheel, I like to look at my wheels before I get in. It was a little bit flat. Not completely, but almost. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't think I should drive on that because, if it's so low, it could wreck the tire and come off the rim or whatever it's called. All those things. I'm like,
Yeah.
what do I do? Because it wasn't completely flat, but it was really low. So I'm like, what's up? And I still don't know for sure what's up, but I do know this. Thankfully, I had just talked to my landlord via text not too long ago. He was going to stop by and grab one of the extra garbage cans because he's going to be buying another house, which is exciting because that's another opportunity for me. He's like, oh, you clean houses. You could help clean this new house now. Okay.
Mm.
So another job for this week. Yay. Okay. So anyway, he happened to be coming. So when he came, I was like, Yeah, hi. I was gonna start my car, but my one wheel's a little bit low, don't you think? And he went around the corner. He's like, "Oh yeah, it's pretty low." He had one of those portable air pump things,
Oh, okay.
which I really want to look for one now because that thing is a lifesaver. Hello, Captain Jerk.
Hello.
That is like amazing. And apparently, this little portable um, air pump thing can pump up to 4 tires before you have to recharge it. Anyway, so he went back home, but he doesn't live too far from me, and he was so nice, and he filled up the tire, and it seemed to stay, and he's letting me keep it for a couple days just in
Oh,
case,
nice.
and I'll give it back to him. But it's like it was a bad day, but it was like it just felt my heart just felt so nice, not in a weird way, just in a like I am so grateful. I have the best landlord. I mean, you know,
Right.
how many landlords out there? Maybe there are. I don't know, but it just seems extra special that he would go out of his way to put air in my tire and then let me keep it for a couple days just in case.
Right.
I mean, it's like I might worry about things, but it's like no, I don't have to worry about things. I have wonderful neighbors across the street. I have a wonderful landlord and friends and family, and it's you know what, life will be okay. There's just a reminder that life will be okay. So you ever have
Yeah,
that
that's
happen
true.
where you have down days and then you have just little works of kindness, I guess, in our life, and it's like it'll be okay.
I know. I love it when that happens because it's just like a little reminder to keep going. They'll give up.
Yeah, it's like my landlord cared because he would ask me if he should go get that, and I was like, well, I didn't want to put him out, or if he was busy. I said, well, I know it's cold out, and I don't know what you have going on. That'd be pretty cool if you don't mind. He's like, oh yeah, I can do that. Cause you kind
Right.
of feel for me anyways. I kind of feel bad. It's like, well, I'm sorry, but can you help? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
It's a little both. Like, please help me, but I don't want to like use you too much here or something. I don't know. It's just me stuff, I guess. Oh, we had a landlord that would test my tire pressure when I wasn't looking. Okay, there, Captain Jerk. Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but every time I think of Captain Jerk, I think about like captain of that meat that's called jerk.
That's funny.
I don't know why I think about that.
Yeah, that's. I think it's funny he has that name because he's like one of the nicest people I've met on YouTube. You know,
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like it. It's
it's kind of fun, right? Captain Jerk,
yeah,
such
right.
a jerk. Not really.
That's a good way to keep people away.
Well, another person I met this is one of the first people I actually had corresponded with way back, like 6 years ago, maybe 7 years ago. Time flies, right? He's from the Netherlands. And when I first met him on Simple Cooking Channel live stream, his YouTube name was something like Dangerous YouTuber. And I think I had some more to it, but it was like Dangerous YouTuber. So it's like, okay, you're a dangerous YouTuber. What are you up to? But then you meet him and he's like the most docile. And he said, yeah, I did that kind of like a protection. Like, so people thought he was one way and he's not. It was funny. He changed his name now. So if he's ever in here, it'd be like Prev or Prevolution or something is his new channel name. But anyways, it's just funny.
Okay.
Totally different. So I suppose if we see a name that says like nice person, they're probably not then, huh? We're just doing opposites, are we?
Right, it's probably just to throw you off, like, oh, like a manipulation tactic.
Mm-hmm. Drop said my mayor is ripping me off for the waterworks. I've got enough evidence to charge him with a felony. Oh my. He's messing with the water meter's federal charge. I'm going to jail him and then run for mayor next year. Okay. And then what are you gonna go and rip off other people's meters then? I know I'm just kidding. I don't think you'd do that, but okay. Oh, Captain Jerk says, "Sweet." Damn.
You guys, we need more ladies in the chat.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of guys going on here.
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess here, I mean, Tay, you wouldn't know him, but some of the people in the chat would. I did call up Mikey, who is known as Wicked Insanity or the Tomato Man. He grew tomatoes. People haven't heard from him in a long, long time. He hasn't been on YouTube probably for what, a year or two or better, because he's moved and he has his health stuff. Um, but I have his phone number, and I felt bad I didn't try calling him sooner. I did call, and he did answer. And so, for anybody here that knows, and if you don't know him, just know that Mikey is doing great. I talked to him for about, I don't know, half an hour or better, and he was so grateful to hear from me and says hi. He's doing great. He's living the life. It's just a different life. It's not YouTube anymore. So I'm so happy that I get to connect with him still.
Mm,
Road trip at some point. He does live in Wisconsin. It's about a 4-hour drive from here, though.
it's not too bad.
Ron and I did go that way one time in the past, and we did a meet and greet with him. He's in a different place now. I mean, he used to be. It was a scenario where he used to live with his ex, and he mostly spent a lot of time in the basement on the computer, kind of thing. And now I think it's kind of like a group home kind of thing where he's got people he lives with, but it gives him somebody to chat with, and he's a lot happier now.
Mm,
It got a little tough living where he was, and I think he was living with his ex because of financial. Like, I could be wrong, but sometimes
mm.
that's what happens.
Yep, that makes sense.
So he sounds good. He's enjoying life, and yeah. So anybody here that was wondering about him, he's doing good. And before we end or anything, I mean, Tay, you're more than welcome, obviously, to add anything. But if anybody here in the chat would like to add anything in the chat about how their week has gone, we would love to hear it. If you have any struggles or anything and you want some input, just remember we're not doctors or therapists or anything like that, but we're people that have been through some things, and we might give you some we might have some ideas
And we
potentially for
care.
you. And because we care, that's right. We have big hearts, and that's why Tay and I get along so well. We have big hearts. I know this is not quite. I mean, I had to pick this up today, so that's a heart, right?
Oh yeah, Princess is on there. Who gave you that Valentine? Uh-oh, Ron.
Oh, Ron, who gave it to me? Oh, wait. I didn't get anything from Ron, so I gave it to myself.
Excuse me?
I bought this today for 65 cents from Walmart because it's like 75% off.
Ron, you did that to your girl?
Well, he's financially bound right now, but he'll make it up later, maybe for Christmas or something.
Well, Uncle Brian's here, so it don't matter. Anyway,
There's medication for that, he says.
patient for what?
um, I
Trying to
don't
think.
know.
I'm trying to think what we were
What did
even
we
talking
talk
about.
about? We talked about hearts and caring and Mikey being okay.
Yeah, we were talking about giving advice and like,
Oh, like how your week's going, and we can help if you're having a bad day. So maybe the medication helps if you're having a bad day. That could be.
yeah, but like medication, honestly, if you think about it, it just like masks the problem.
It's a band aid.
It's a band-aid, and down
It's
the
not
road, it
the
might
real.
actually be more harmful.
Actually, okay, this is my opinion, but in my experience of being around people that are on a lot of, not like Brian, I don't know what you're on, but some people I know in my life that were on like antidepressants. The problem that I saw with those people, and I don't know which ones they were on or anything like that. I mean, if you're on an antidepressant, don't quit or nothing because that's between you and your doctor. But with these particular people, the
I am.
antidepressants that they were on made them more depressed, and then ultimately One of them actually took their life. So just be careful. Stay tuned to your own body because you know your body best. So if it seems like you're on something and it's not helping or making it worse, talk to your doctor basically. Don't make your own decisions, but pay attention, wouldn't you say? I mean, Tay seems really happy, so I think she's got a good one.
Well, I mean, I don't want to be on them, but
But if it helps you and it's not making you think dark thoughts, right? You're good.
right, I've tried many different antidepressants, and some of them did make me feel worse. Like, Wellbutrin, that one is strong, and it made me not well for like 6 weeks.
Oh, okay. So that's why you gotta stay in touch with your own body and be like, it's either good or it's not. Because I know there was one person I used to talk to, and he got put on something and he felt worse. But he's like, but the doctor told me I have to be on this. I'm like, okay, I'm not very big into medications, but if I was gonna be on a medication and it made my life better, then maybe it's worth it. Okay, I'm not like gonna say I would never do medication because you can never really say I would never do some things because you never know what is down the line. I don't plan on it, but maybe I'll come to a spot, something traumatic happens, and I need to for a while or something. But anyway, there was one person that he felt worse. And I'm like, I think you need to maybe talk to your doctor and maybe there's something that could make you feel better. I mean, this stuff was potent. He said it was almost like cancer treatment or something. I don't know. He didn't have that, but it was something for an autoimmune thing he had. Then it was very potent and it made him feel horrible. I'm like, it's your choice, your body, between you and your doctor. But I think you might want to try something that might make you feel better. I don't know. And then I guess while we've been, oh, go ahead, and then we can say,
No, I mean, I know every medication is different, and like there are some medications that do make things worse before they get better.
mm-hmm.
So like that's definitely something to talk to your doctor about.
That's right. I think he did say that was supposed to be that this medication, but it seems to me as time went, it didn't get any better. But he did say it was going to be worse before it was better. That is true. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wellbutrin. Yeah, so I was on Wellbutrin and I kept smoking because I smoked cigarettes at the time. I kept smoking, so it did not help me quit smoking.
Mm.
But if I would have known that it would have helped me quit smoking, I probably would have quit smoking with it.
Okay,
But I
so
didn't realize. Huh?
oh, I was just gonna. You didn't realize. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize that it was until after the fact. And then I was like, oh, well, if I would have known that, I probably would have had easier time quitting.
Uh,
But I had no idea, and so I just like pushed through it.
yeah, and sometimes we just do the best of what we know at the moment, and you didn't know. So
Yeah, and yeah,
there's a
and I
skill.
was like mentally not in a good place, so like smoking was kind of like having a buddy there with me, I guess.
It was make your, I want to say your coping mechanism at the time, maybe or something.
Yeah,
And and sometimes that kind of stuff is okay for a time. You know.
right. Yeah.
Okay, Uncle Brian. Just looking back at the comments real quick. Uncle Brian says, "In a large heart." So apparently, there's medications for that in a large heart. So when I was showing the heart, apparently he said, "Well, you need a medication because it's," or maybe you were, I don't know. He's trying to be funny. And then Spike is here, just so you know. So there's 9 people here, Tay. There are 9 people here saying hi to us tonight. So
They're all
Spike is
men.
here. Yeah, I know. They're all here to see the hot ladies. And then Toyman did say, I'm going to be flying Fishy into Canada in the summertime to make up for Valentine's Day, Tay. So there you go. And then he said, what is it? I think is he wondering what I was holding? Maybe?
Oh, is it chocolate?
It is.
Yeah.
I ate a couple of them, so there's only 2 left.
Honestly, that's a good idea to go to the store after the holiday. I should have done that. I went to
I did
so
it
they have a
today. I did it today, so you still have a chance.
well, they have a grocery store here called Festival. I wonder if they have anything there.
You can check. Like I know if you check right after, it's only like 25% off for the longest of time. Then maybe 50% off. And it was 75% off today. So that's why it's like, oh, I can buy this for 60 cents. Sure. And it has like, I don't know, it had like 6 chocolates or more in it. So
Yeah, I see it had Cinderella.
yeah, I got all the pretty
You
princesses.
have Jasmine. Who is on the left? Moana?
Is that her name? Probably.
Is
I
the
don't know her.
Hawaiian.
She looks like, yeah, she has a like a hula skirt on, I think. I know Cinderella. I know for sure that's who that is. And yeah,
Yep,
you're
and
right. That's Jasmine.
Jasmine.
This
Yep.
one's newer to me. That wasn't a thing, I think, when I was
I
little.
think I want to say like Moana or something. It's one of the newer ones.
Look at my comment. I just did. And Joey's in the house. He's like, hello, lovelies. Joey. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, what have you been eating or smoking or whatever there, Joey? Thank you for the compliment. I'm sure. Well, I
Mm,
know I take it as a compliment. We take it as a compliment. Thank you. Tay, my friend. Oh,
there's
my friend
leftover.
Jeremy. If you would like to read it, go ahead.
Wait, what? Hey, my friend Jeremy had the same problem. He was smoking 3 packs every day by the time he got off the Wellbutrin.
Hmm.
Yeah, my mom's on Wellbutrin and she smokes cigarettes. Like it just,
Hmm.
for some people, it just is not helpful, I guess.
Oh, I said that because you said you guys had big hearts. Sheesh, pay attention to your chat.
Don't come in here and tell us to pay attention to our chat, okay?
Do what we want to do.
Yeah. Humor loses its effect if you have to explain it.
But okay, Brian, what you don't understand is there's a delay. So by the time we see your comments, and I know you're trying to be funny, we've already talked about like 3 or 4 more things, and it's like, because there's a delay, even if we looked at the chat right away.
Right.
Because there is. I mean, by the time like you and I are, we can see each other live, obviously, because we're like right here doing our thing, but they don't see us for a few seconds later. So when I just go
Right.
like this, they didn't see that yet. Now they see
Right.
it like maybe about right now when I'm saying that, but they didn't see that yet. It's weird.
Right.
There's a delay. There's like a I think it's like an 8 to 10 second delay or something. So it depends on the service and all that. But anyway, there is always a delay, even if it's only like 1 second. There is always a delay.
Okay.
There's tons of leftover Valentine candy they didn't sell. The others, well, Walmart must have finally cleared out a lot of theirs because there are still Valentine things, but a lot less of the candies. Vanessa Kitty is in the house. You'd like to say hello.
Hi.
But yeah, wow, we had quite a few people in here tonight. That's wonderful. Yay. Okay, now we're going to talk about the only reason why you're talking about, well, Butrin and cigarette smoking is because I made the comment about medication. Okay, are we supposed to give you a reward or what? Would
Is
you like
that?
an apple that's half eaten? I mean, I don't know. What do you want there, Brian?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he wants a cookie.
They're gone.
Sorry, we ate them.
Mm-hmm. There's chocolate though.
I bought some ice cream today.
Mmm. What kind?
Cookie dough.
Mmm.
I think it's Kemp's.
That's something we should do. You like ice cream?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, who doesn't, right? Most people like ice cream.
Some
Maybe.
people don't.
That's true. Kind of like some people don't like chocolate, but maybe sometime, preferably probably in the summer, huh? When it's warmer. But I like ice cream year round. Maybe sometime when we have time, like you can come to my place and we can make ice cream.
Okay,
Some homemade ice cream. We just got to think of what we want to throw in it.
sure.
We could just make just general vanilla and then we just do toppings after. or you can put stuff in it in the meantime. So there you go.
All right, we'll have to think about that.
Mm-hmm.
I probably should head out soon.
Yeah, we've been on for quite a while already.
But next week, we either need to postpone or skip.
Yeah, and like I say, we can do. It sounds like you have a busy day, and we don't want any pressure. So we can either skip totally, and we'll be back in 2 weeks, or we could do it another day of the week. Doesn't matter to me.
Right.
So yeah, we'll have, or I'll have something in the community post about that. If we
Okay.
skip it, I'll put that we're skipping, or if we put on a different day. I don't think we should delay it that day in case something runs late and then it's pressure for you or us or something. Maybe
Right.
we want everything to be calm and happy.
Yeah, I just don't know what time I'm gonna be driving back, and then by the time I get back, I probably don't want to like sit down and do videos. So,
Yep. So how about we not do it on that day for sure,
yep.
and we could skip it, and that's fine too. Remember, we gotta take care of ourselves first.
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea to skip it. I just don't want to get in the habit of doing that.
But you're in a special circumstance right now.
Yeah.
So unless something changes, folks, we're gonna skip this coming Sunday, but I'll schedule it for 2 Sundays from now, so 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, and reach out if you guys feel like you need to, but
Yeah.
a bunch of dudes probably not gonna reach out.
And if you're watching the replay, thank you for watching all the way up to the end. And we're here for you. We always
Mhm.
are. And we do have big hearts, and it's not an ailment. So
Yeah, and yeah, and it's okay for us to care about other people besides ourselves, even if they're strangers who we'll probably never meet. Like, honestly, we should all be looking out for each other.
that's true. Oh, Brian says yes. I expect some chocolates. There you go. It's
Chocolate.
right there. Come get it.
Chocolate.
Here, Brian, Brian, Brian. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Here, boy. I'm so silly.
It's so
All right,
funny.
everyone. So with that, I'm gonna do our little fun trailer, and we will see you in 2 weeks. And Tay, you take care of yourself. Thank you so much. Today was a little extra long. I know you got to get going, but it was. You know what? It's okay. That it was a little extra long because we're not doing one next week. It's perfect.
Exactly.
All
Just mix
right.
it up.
That's right. We're all good. Okay.
Okay.
You take care.
Okay. Talk to you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.